What if the biggest changes in U.S. immigration and foreign policy right now were following a script, one written before the election even happened? Since January 2025, we've seen sweeping deportation operations, tightened asylum rules, and a foreign policy pulling back from global alliances. These aren't random moves. They closely track with a detailed political blueprint called Project 2025. It wasn't passed by Congress. You probably didn't vote on it. But it's shaping real decisions in Washington right now. If these events interest you and you want to hear more, then please like and subscribe. It helps me out massively. Since Trump returned to office, immigration enforcement has escalated sharply. Deportation operations have expanded in scale and scope. Asylum claims are being restricted at record levels. There's renewed talk of ending birthright citizenship via executive order. Troops have been authorized to support border operations domestically. These aren't isolated actions. They mirror the immigration chapter of Project 2025, nearly point for point. That chapter calls for using every executive tool possible to tighten control, redefining asylum law, detaining more people, cutting off humanitarian parole, and increasing local law enforcement's role in federal immigration. Foreign policy has taken a similar turn. U.S. involvement in multilateral institutions is being pulled back. Military support abroad is being reconditioned or paused pending cost-benefit reviews. The State Department is prioritizing bilateral deals over global coalitions. Again, this isn't random. Project 2025 recommends reducing U.S. reliance on international bodies like the UN and pivoting toward a more transactional approach to diplomacy, trade, defense, and alliances included. There's also a major emphasis on tying foreign aid to immigration cooperation, something already happening with nations in Central and South America. Several key figures behind Project 2025 are now inside the administration. Stephen Miller, architect of past immigration crackdowns, is reportedly involved in enforcement strategy again. Russell Vought, a major contributor to the plan's federal restructuring agenda, is leading agency reform from within. Others involved in writing the immigration and foreign policy sections now hold senior roles across DHS, DOJ, and state. This isn't about a theory. The authors of the playbook are helping implement it. Project 2025 was designed as a roadmap for reshaping how the U.S. handles its borders and its role in the world. That roadmap is now being followed, not line by line, but close enough to see the outline clearly. Subscribe for the next part, where we'll look at how these shifts are affecting civil liberties, federal agencies, and long-standing guardrails. And drop a comment. Is this strategic reform or something more?